Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our panel discussion on the use of artificial intelligence in education. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Anita, as moderator who will guide today's discussion. Today, we'll be exploring how AI is changing the way we teach, learn, and think about education itself. Joining me are several panelists who will share their perspective, ideas, and experience regarding this topic. So let's begin with our first question. Mushrifah Aimun, in your opinion, what is the simple way to explain what artificial intelligence is to high school students?
In my opinion, AI is a technology that makes computers able to think and work like humans after being trained with a lot of data. So it doesn't just follow command, but it can make its own decision based on the example that have been learned.
Nicholas, does the use of AI make students more independent, or does it make them lazier to think on their own?
So AI can have two effects on students. It can make them more independent if used wisely as a tool to understand material and find references. Or it can make them lazy to think if they rely on AI only for instance answers without effort.
Formula 3, what do you think is the biggest risk of using AI in education?
In my opinion, the single biggest of using AI in education is the erosion of academic integrity and the fundamental interest of the student intellectual development, coupled with the risk of over-reliance in technology.
Next, Arziana, with the rise of AI, do you feel that the role of teacher has become easier or more challenging?
Okay, in my opinion, the teacher role becomes even more challenging. AI can help with tasks such as automatic grading or providing learning materials, but teachers still play an important role in guiding, defining, and shaping student learning. They should be benefiting and shaping student character, something education can never replace.
Next, Edula, if we imagine the next 10 years, what would school that fully use AI look like?
In the next 10 years, sekolah-sekolah bakal jauh lebih digital dan personalized. AI tutors akan menyesuaikan materi sesuai kemampuan tiap siswa. Jadi belajar nggak lagi one size fits all. Teachers will act more like mentors or guides instead of just giving lectures. Bahkan kelas bisa hybrid, mix antara online dan offline, with VR learning untuk pengalaman belajar yang lebih interaktif dan fun.
Mushrifah, what is a real example of AI used in the learning process that you think is most effective?
Example include applications like ChatGPT, Google Translate. This application help students understand their material. Translate provide exercise according to their ability and answer question quickly.
How can we ensure that students do not become fully dependent on AI when completing assignments?
To prevent students from relying on AI, teachers can give tasks that require thinking, limit AI use, and check understandings through discussions or Q&A. Students can also be asked to explain the steps they took in completing the task.
Question for level 3. What if students use AI to cheat? For example, by using chatbots that instantly give answers.
The primary goal of assignment is test and reinforce student understanding skill is lost. Siswa itu tidak benar-benar belajar. Mereka hanya menghasilkan output yang dihasilkan oleh mesin.
Next, Aziana. What new skills should teachers develop to avoid being left behind by AI technology?
The teachers need to have digital skills such as technology literate, critical thinking, and a basic understanding of how AI works. In addition, they should be creative in integrating technology into learning to give students engaged and interest.
Next, Kak Anita. Is Indonesia ready to adopt an AI-based education system on a large scale?
Honestly, not yet. Masih banyak tantangan seperti akses internet yang belum merata dan digital literasi yang masih rendah. Tapi kalau ada pelatihan guru yang lebih baik, infrastruktur yang ditingkatkan, dan dukungan pemerintah yang konsisten, Indonesia will definitely catch up. Step by step, we're getting there.
Next question. Chef Ainun, do you think AI can completely replace the role of teachers? Why and or why not?
In my opinion, it cannot because AI only helps provide material and exercise. But the role of teacher in learning, assessing with human consideration, giving motivation, and building student character cannot be replaced by technology.
Next question for Nicola. In your opinion, can AI help students with learning difficulties such as dyslexia or ADHD?
Yeah, AI can help students with dyslexia or ADHD by providing easy to understand materials, reminders, and interactive learning. But guidance from teachers and or parents is still needed.
Next question for Will 3. Should the use of AI be regulated by the government or prevent misuse?
In my opinion, yes. Pemerintah itu harus menetapkan panduan etika dan standar yang jelas tentang apa yang boleh dan tidak boleh dilakukan terhadap AI, khususnya dalam dunia akademik. Contohnya yaitu definisi kecurangan bank.
Next question for Aziana. Do you agree with the idea of using AI to automatically grade segments and exams? Wait.
Yes, I partly agree because AI can quickly and objectively, especially for multiple choice objectively. However, for tasks that require empathy, creativity, or moral thinking, teachers still need to be involved to make the assessment fair and more human.
Next question. Last question for Kak Anggita. In your opinion, how can AI-based education reach rural or underdeveloped areas, not just advanced schools?
My opinion, equal access is the key. Pemerintah harus fokus memperbaiki konektivitas dan menyediakan perangkat bagi sekolah-sekolah di daerah. Kolaborasi antara sekolah maju dan sekolah di desa juga penting banget. Plus, free learning platforms bisa bantu semua siswa, no matter where they live, dapat kesempatan yang sama buat belajar dengan teknologi AI. Mungkin itu saja.
Okay. Thank you to all the panelists for your great insights. From today's discussion, we can see that AI can make learning easier and more creative. But we still need to use it wisely and not depend on it too much. Let's use AI as a tool to improve education, not to replace human effort. That's all from our panel discussion. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.